If a party can't control its own narrative, how can it control a whole state? Who on earth asks police to control their own party members? Not one party flag was flown half-mast. Not one event of mourning. And I guess in the history of Tamil Nadu politics, this is the first time that an entire party has gone absconding. When tragedy strikes, real leaders shows up. They don't hide behind social media. But what if a party that claims to be the next change in Tamil Nadu politics is doing half-time politics on ground and full-time politics on social media? The Karur Stampede shows exactly that. A party without direction, a party without responsibility, and not even empathy. The TVK's social media team went on a spree. First, they blamed Mr. Senthil Balaji. Next, the government. Next, the CM. And finally, their own party member. But when the hearing came up in the High Court, the party completely changed its tone. They said we are not blaming anyone and it was an accident. And yesterday in Supreme Court, suddenly they are back to saying it's all the government's conspiracy. So which is it? What is your stand? If a party can't control its own narrative, how can it control a whole state? Who are the people, those who lost lives and those who are injured? All are the people that came to see one man, that is Mr. Vijay. They came from nearby districts, waited under the hot scorching sun for hours. But when the disaster struck, the party's leadership, second level leadership, local party members, district members, everyone fled the scene. No one stayed there to help. Not even one district leader tried to take control. And even today, after almost 2 weeks, Mr. Vijay has not personally met even a single victim's family member. Mr. Raghav Arjuna has said that his heart is burdened to meet the victim's family until the 16th day rituals are over. What kind of logic is that? When families are grieving, that's when leaders are supposed to be there. And instead of going in person, even Mr. Vijay met the people through video call. Is that what people-centric party looks like? And to visit Karur, Mr. Vijay has made a list of demands to the police. First, a green corridor. Next, no media should be present. Third, there shouldn't be any crowd gathering in the airport, even his party workers. Now let's be real. Green corridors are meant for emergencies. And the next one, if Vijay doesn't want his party members to be crowding the airport, then he should be responsible for that. Who on earth asks police to control their own party members? Report says that Vijay started late from Chennai. Because of that delay, people had to wait several hours under the scorching sun. And as we already know, the venue could hold only up to 10,000 people. Due to the delay, there was already an exponential turnout. To make it worse, close to 5,000 people traveled from Namakkal to Karur. And reports say that a human chain was formed around the crowd, not for safety, but to shoot dramatic visuals of the massive turnout. Reportedly, there were high-end cameras being installed on the vehicle and close to 60 drone cameras were flying overhead. All these cameras were reportedly used to shoot movie montages for his upcoming film. When you put all of this together, late arrival, overcrowding, poor safety, drone filming, it's clear that the event was held like a movie shoot rather than a political rally. And that careless approach cost lives. When Ajit's lockup death happened, Mr. Raghav Arjuna asked, why CBI? Why not our own police department? But now for the Karur case, the party wants a CBI probe and not an SIT. So when it's someone else's issue, you say trust the police. But when it's your own mess, suddenly you want the CBI. That's not leadership. That's hypocrisy. While the families of the victims were still mourning, TVK's party head celebrated Ayudha Puja. Not one party flag was flown half-mast. Not one event of mourning. You had all the time to do the setups for the puja and do the puja, but you don't have time to meet the families who lost their loved ones. Meanwhile, TVK's online army has went overdrive, targeting everyone who's speaking against them. They also started spreading many counter narratives, even from handles from other countries. Instead of hiding and twisting facts, show some empathy. If you call yourself a people's party, the least you can do is stand for your people. You could have visited the families the next day. You could have flown your party's flag at half-mast. You could have taken responsibility instead of playing this blame game. But instead, you ran away, stayed silent. On top of it, you celebrated Ayudha Puja as if nothing happened. Change isn't about slogans or punch dialogues. It's about empathy, responsibility, and accountability. And right now, TVK seems to have neither. So the question is simple. If a party can't take responsibility for one tragedy, how can they take responsibility for an entire state? This isn't how change looks. This is how chaos looks. And I guess in the history of Tamil Nadu politics, this is the first time that an entire party has gone absconding.